Hello everyone, this is Mariana Yevstratenko, and the first library which I wanted to analyze is the Ukrainian Library Association, ULA. It's an independent, all-uniting organization which consists of citizens of Ukraine, foreign citizens and stateless persons who are professionally associated with librarianship, bibliography, and information activities. And we can see here that the website has the Ukrainian and English versions. When we click on the About ULA button, we can see the mission of ULA here, the principles, the history of the Ukrainian Library Association, the structure, the chronicle of events from 1995 up until 2009, and the distinctions. As to the history of ULA, so for 20 years, the ULA has organized hundreds of conferences, seminars, awards, competitions, and trainings, etc. And for the first time in Ukraine in 1996, the Code of Librarian Ethics was developed and established, and its new edited version was ratified in 2013. When we click on the Join the Ukrainian Library Association button, we can see how we can do it. All the information here is in Ukrainian, though. We can fill out the information, fill out the application, as well as we can do a payment with a card or with the bank account. And it's gonna be, so all the information here is in hryvnias. Hryvnia is the official currency in Ukraine. So it's going to be $4 for the whole 2019. $4 for a regular individual, not associated with the library. It's going to be $1 for a student, $19 for librarians. And for all other companies but not associated with libraries, it's going to be $38 for the 2019. And when we press on the news button, we can see different news. News are up to date. And again, all the information is only in Ukrainian here, though. And we can see the information about awards and competitions which took place on the 6th of May of 2019. So it's the awards of the ULA. There is also information about the European Day in Ukraine, and it was celebrated on May 18th, again, of the 2019. As well as some other news. As we move on and click on the events calendar, we can see the events here by year, by month, by week as of today, and we can search for them. But all the names of conferences are in Ukrainian, though. There is no translation. And we can see there was a conference, there will be a conference on May 21st, which is all Ukrainian scientific conference about libraries in the context of time. So it's gonna be in Kyiv, May 21st, 22nd of 2019, so Tuesday, Wednesday. And we can see there are some other, which is the seminar, which took place on the 15th of May, Teens and Reading, which took place in Kyiv as well. Some other, the medical libraries in a globalized world, which took place in Lviv on the May 16th, 17th, and some others. When we click on the photo gallery button, it is redirecting us to flickr.com, and we can see some photos here of librarians, of conferences, of seminars. When we click on blogs, we can see some blogs here, the advocacy blog, the blog for the youth section of ULA, as well as the WordPress.com. It's the blog about role of libraries in Ukraine, as well as some ebook library blog, and the library autoban blog. When we press on contacts, we can see the address here in Kyiv for the Ukrainian Library Association, as well as the telephone and email. We can see the managers for the Ukrainian Library Association, and it's Yaroslava Soshinska, Victoria Polyova, the administrative coordinator, IT specialist Roman Loiko, and some other staff. So this is all the basic information for the Ukrainian Library Association. The second library association to analyze is the International Association of University Libraries, IATUL. And when we press the About button here, we can see the President's Welcome, the news, the goals and strategies, the governance and structure, the IATUL board, history, as well as Contact Us button. So goals and strategies has a mission and a strategic plan. The governance and structure has constitution, organization, minutes. So as to the history, we can see here that our International Association of University Libraries was founded in Dusseldorf, Germany, as the International Association of Technological University Libraries, and it was in May 1955. And it's a voluntary international non-governmental organization of a group of libraries represented by their library directors or senior managers who have responsibility for information services and resources management. When we press on members, we can view them by countries, which is very interesting. And there are 74 countries represented here. And it's a very interesting option, I think. When we press on services, we can see the editing service, the travel grants, international study program, and special interest groups. For example, when we want to learn more about what are special interest groups, we can click on general information. And so they provide the framework for an ongoing international collaboration among IATUL members, in addition to the traditional annual conference. they focus on a particular subject area and define its own terms of reference, together with long and short-term goals. When we click on events, we can see the annual conference, the workshops, the former events as well. As to workshops, we can see there is this IATOOL seminar, the Leadership Academy, the Directors Summit. So, for example, Directors Summit. So it's a summit. It's open to directors of university and research libraries. And its purpose is to facilitate the exchange of experiences in order to help analyze the local library services and needs. Yeah, this is also an interesting thing to do. We can see the publications here. We can search for them, we can restrict for the conference or for the IATOOL seminar, and find the publication which is needed. When we press Get Involved, we can get involved as an institution, as a professional, or as a company. As to the annual conference, there will be the annual conference for the International Association of University Libraries this year, and it's going to be in Australia, at the University of Western Australia. And what is also interesting, when we want to see the IATOOL board analyzing all the board members, we can see here the president is from United Kingdom. It's Miss Anne Horn from the University of Sheffield. The vice president is from the University of Miami. The secretary is from Durban University of Technology. The treasurer is from New Zealand, University of Otago. So different people from different countries are represented here. There is one more person from Australia, from Canada, as well as from Poland. Thank you so much. This is all the basic information on the IATOOL website. As a summary, I would like to talk now about the positive and negative sides of both websites, of the Ukrainian Library Association, ULA, and the International Association of University Libraries, IATOOL. And the design of both websites is nice, though, of course, as people of the 21st century, we understand it could be reorganized. It always needs some reorganization. As to the content of both websites, the positive sides of the content would be for the Ukrainian Library Association. So it has its mission, principles, history, structure, and even chronicles of events in both languages, English and Ukrainian. It has a photo gallery, events calendar, different kinds of information on programs, projects, seminars, services, publications, etc. It has job vacancies and volunteering opportunities. A website allows to become a ULA member as an individual or as an official partner of ULA. As well as a librarian or a person who is not a librarian at all. For the international associations of university libraries, the positive sides would be a website has its mission, vision, and a strategic plan in English. It has a monthly newsletter that gives information about activities that happen at the association. There are members of 74 countries at the organization, and one can view them by country, which is also very positive. As to services, there are editing services, there are international study program opportunities, as well as travel grants. There is events information as well as the opportunity of getting involved as an institution, as a professional, or as a company. As to the negative sides of the content of both websites, Ukrainian Library Association does not have the English translation for a lot of useful information. It has only a Ukrainian version for it. As for the registration, in order to become a member, one should wait for administrator's approval for a couple of days or even maybe weeks sometimes. The website creators should engage more library organizations, become more international while embracing its uniqueness. As to the International Associations of University Libraries, the website has only the English version, but it would be more helpful if it also has a German and French, or a German or French version. The website does not have any job opportunities or volunteering opportunities. Thank you so much for listening. It was the summary for both of the organizations. Thank you so much.